there is a police complaint that is registered against the complainant, and he produced forged letters from Honorable Supreme Court alleging that the person is produced under digital arrest and demanded an amount totaling 1 crore rupees to be sent in different transactions to 3 different bank accounts. We received this complaint on the FIR was registered on 28th December 2024. We have managed to arrest one person, namely Mr. Yaramalla Venkateshwarul, resident of Vijayawada. In this case, 40 lakh rupees out of the 3 transactions was transferred to his account. Using cyber tracing mechanisms, we have been able to track him to Vijayawada. He was brought under arrest today in cybercrime police station. The team that went to arrest him consisted of PSI Naveen Nayak, who led the team, and under the supervision of SP Cybercrime Sir. The accused is a jeweler by profession. He is 53 years old. In this case, 40 lakh rupees was found in his bank account, and that money has been frozen in his bank account now. So in this case, I'm giving an advisory to the public using these means that it must be ensured that whenever any member of the public receives a call alleging that they are speaking on behalf of a police organization like police, CBI, ED, or any such institution, it is recommended that they must check the whereabouts, the details of the person as well as the case that they are alleging. Do not believe readily, especially when someone is trying to pressure them into sending large amounts of money in a quick fashion. Also, using these means, I would also like to highlight certain investment frauds that are recurring in especially in Goa. These kind of investment frauds have become more and more unfortunately too common these days, and the amounts are increasing day by day. High values of hard-earned money of people is being lost consistently. So that is why we are sharing, using this press briefing as a means, the SOP, the standard operating procedure of these investment frauds. So the common thing that is found across these cases is that attractive websites, forged documents are used. For example, we are repeatedly receiving complaints of a GeoJet financial services that is being used that is being repeatedly found in different complaints. Unreasonably high returns is being offered on investments of the people. The common theme is that the fraudster disappears, pressures the victims for more funds in the name of taxes or fees, and is trying to delay the procedure of the victim getting their profits in the name of these taxes, so that they keep investing, and once the certain limit is reached, once the victim starts asking questions, they flee off with their money. There is not a specific demographic that is being targeted. However, people of old age as well as newbie investors are found to be most vulnerable to this kind of investment frauds. Another theme that we have found is that they often use current accounts, especially mule accounts, so that the mule accounts are accounts that are raised in the name of one person, that are registered in the name of one person, but is used by someone else. So repeatedly we are finding use of mule accounts in these cases of investment frauds as well as digital arrest. Then social media websites such as Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp are being used to spread the message of promise of unreasonably high interest rates. The victims are first generally contacted through personal messages on these social media websites, and then they are asked to join certain groups of Telegram or WhatsApp using certain links. So it is urged for everyone to ensure that they do not become mules to these kind of financial frauds. The ways to protect oneself: firstly, it is critical that everyone starts focusing on investing in only formal institutions that are recognized by SEBI. One can check these institutions, these schemes using Investors Education and Protection Fund of SEBI, that is Securities and Exchange Board of India, which regulates investments in the country. It is also important that members of the public consult their financial advisors in their family or people they know, so that they do not engage in unreasonably be living in unreasonably high returns of interest. Reporting suspicious activity is also critical. If you have received any message through an unsolicited email or WhatsApp or a text message or from someone you do not know, then it is critical that you report it to the 1930 portal or to cybercrime.gov.in or to CyberPS. In these kind of investments, it is commonly found that there is a desperate urge for the investors to invest quickly, so that they do not have the time to consult someone. So in no proper financial formal institution, there is an urge. If you are being forced to invest or being forced to make a decision quickly, it is most likely a fraud. As I said, do not trust unsolicited social media messages, phone calls, emails. And with respect to mule accounts, especially current accounts that are used by businesses, it is critical that you do not share your bank account access, even if you have to give certain even if you are owed some money by someone, do not give them the account access. That is critical. Request the detailed documentation and maintain that documentation, because in cases it is critical that we get good documentation, electronic documentation as evidence as well. These are the issues that I am highlighting. The ways and means by which the citizens can protect themselves. The best course of action, the best course of prevention of a cybercrime is, of course, besides ensuring justice to the victims, is of course awareness, and more awareness. Thank you.
So we have noticed that RTO chalaning like news came has been started in Goa. RTO, your vehicle number, so number, account chalan, like that is also.
Yes, the RTO chalan case. It is possible that those documents are also false, so it is very important. I am repeatedly urging everyone through these means that if you have received any government document, it is quite possible that it may be false. So you must ensure that you contact the concerned government document. In this case, the RTO department, so that motor vehicles department, so that you can check. If you have got it normal challan, then you have to pay for it. But it must not be some sort of scheme through which some fraudster is trying to exploit it. So if you have received any government document, I would recommend everyone to ensure that you check with the concerned department that this document legitimate or
not. How risky is that personal documents like Aadhaar card has been asked by whenever you go to the office to upload? Is it that not this threat?
Can you please clarify your question?
When you give your updates of your Aadhaar card or whatever your personal things, registration for everything, so it's not the risk that people take for this.
It is a government procedure through which updates are done so that it is more difficult for fraudsters to be distanced from their banking transactions. If there is complicity, if some individual is complicit, then it may become a problem. Otherwise, it has proven to be boon for investigative agencies if government documents like Aadhaar are linked to their financial transactions.
Because some calls keep coming like you update your Aadhaar
Yes.
card, so those are also.
It may be the case, but as I said, the critical factor of identifying if it is a fraud, two things I would recommend. Firstly, is that if there is a sense of urgency that is being forced upon you, then it is unlikely a fraud. And second thing is, if you are being offered unreasonably good rates of interest, especially in investment frauds, then it is likely a fraud.
So is mostly they are targeting the senior citizens.
It has been found to be true, but it is not the only exclusive group that is being targeted.
Thank you, sir.
Is that
Digital arrest.
yeah, digital. What exactly was?
So, what happened was that the victim received a WhatsApp call stating the person impersonated himself as an inspector of Delhi Police Crime Branch, and he produced false documents of Honorable Supreme Court, claiming that this person that the victim is placed under digital arrest and compelling her to send rupees 1 crore in different transactions in order for her to get so-called bail. The amount given, that is 1 crore rupees, was transferred to 3 different accounts, that is the layer 1 account. So in 3 different layer 1 accounts. So we managed to track layer 1 account of one individual, this person that is the accused who is a resident of Vijayawada. He got 40 lakh rupees from the victim that was transferred through banking means. In this case, we are investigating other leads as well of layer 1, layer 2 transactions, as well as the original caller. That process of investigation is under. This accused, we are checking. We are yet to ascertain if this accused is involved in other cases also.
This is the
First case.
A digital arrest case in Goa? No. We have received, I believe, 9 cases of digital arrest in 2024.
No, he was arrested in Delhi, no?
No, Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh.
Vijayawada. He was brought. He was given a 35 notice in Vijayawada, and then he was brought to Cybercrime Police Station following his non compliance with the notice. Then he was arrested today in Cybercrime.